Well, that's one way to tell we're in winter. There is hail built up all over the front of the van. Does this count as snow? It's kind of just snow but harder, right?
I mean, if it's snow.
Hey, what are you doing?
The snow.
No. Oh my gosh.
We might be seeing snow today.
We are heading to the Grampians.
Welcome to your favorite Australian snow van lifers.
Today, the Grampians are currently reporting snow above 700 meters.
Yeah.
So we're hoping we'll see snow today.
Kind of like he looks like a little snowflake.
I mean, one of the mountains that we may be going to, the car park is above 700 meters. So
we might see snow.
Yeah.
But we got 2 really cool days of exploring the Grampians.
Yeah.
We're just filling up water. We should probably show. We're filling up water back here, so water's topped up. We're gonna go get fuel, and then we're heading to our first stop off along the way to the Grampians, which will take about an hour and a half. But for you guys, it'll be like a couple of seconds. So see you there.
I just love how green, like, everything's been since, like, Mount Gambier. Like, look how beautiful this is. There's cows in the background. Look, it's behind our van.
There's moo-moos. Okay.
But we are at our first stop, which is Negretta Falls.
The waterfall is so loud. Wow!
Look at the foam in the air.
Wow!
You can go down there.
It's massive. Woo! Whoa! You gotta move with the racks. You gotta move with the rack.
It is.
I also put my beanie on because it's getting so chilly. Wehan picked out my beanie today, so if it looks silly, you can judge him.
It actually like surprised me how big it is. I thought it was much smaller from the pictures that you showed me.
Right? It's massive. I don't know if it's because there's been so much rain recently, but it's like all foamy at the bottom. Because the water's just like... But we still have another waterfall here to check out.
I feel like it's a good introduction to the Grampians because isn't there like a ton of waterfalls?
Yes. We've rocked up to Wehan Falls, and I started filming now before we reach it because I want to get our reaction.
Yeah, we could like, kind of see the other one from the car park. So
yeah, this one
surprise.
We can't see from the car park, and
it sounds louder.
Yeah,
I see a rainbow actually.
When we looked at it, we were like, oh, it's going to be smaller, so this one probably won't be as impressive, but it sounds loud. Wait, we're approaching. Whoa, wait.
Whoa.
That's bigger than I thought.
That's bigger than the other one.
Oh, it's a bit brown. Whoa!
It's probably like, we haven't seen like many waterfalls, and like even in like WA, they have waterfalls, but they're not really
this full on.
This, like of this scale. So it's really exciting.
before I even talk about where we're heading next, I just have to say I'm so impressed by these two waterfalls. They're the biggest waterfalls we've ever seen. Also, Wehan Falls, the one we're at now, actually has a campground if you want to spend a night or a couple nights here. It's further up from the main viewing area, but we had to drive through it to get here and look pretty good. So if you want to stay here, stay here. Anyway, so we were just going to drive through the Grampians today, go to our campsite, and then spend the whole day exploring tomorrow. But, so you don't get snow across the whole Grampians, but you get it at the highest mountain, which is Mount William. And I've been keeping an eye on the weather forecast, and yesterday it popped up that today the Grampians is going to have snow above 700 meters. And the mountain is like 1,100 and something meters. So I think there should be snow. So we're thinking of going to Mount William, doing that hike, seeing if there's any snow, then going to our campground and then doing all our exploring tomorrow. But we might see snow. So it says partly cloudy, high chance of showers, less likely in the evening, snow falling above 700 meters.
Perfect.
So maybe we head there and see.
Yeah, I think so. Unlike Lydia, I've never seen snow in my life before because I'm from South Africa and I've only really been in WA like my whole life. So navigate to Mount William's car park.
Navigating to Mount William Car Park.
We had to quickly pull over in Dunkeld because our dishes drawer decided to open itself and was rattling as we were driving. But we drove past Mount Sturgeon. We're starting to see mountains. It's exciting.
We are here.
We're at the mountain car park and I have very little faith that there is actually going to be snow.
Yeah, so do I. It's actually pretty sunny around here.
Yeah, literally, as we drove in here, all the clouds cleared, and as we were driving, the water on the road was like evaporating.
Yeah, it's
and
literally
we were like,
the
"There's
most,
no way."
like the highest solar input we've had in like weeks as well.
I don't believe there's going to be snow. No. So there's only one other car here now, and we're like hoping they come down and we could be like, is there snow? Like, what's it like? So we thought, you know what? It's lunchtime anyway.
Yeah.
We're going to have a pot noodle.
So I made a little pot noodle and we're going to have it.
It smells really good.
Yeah, it actually smells quite nice.
It's warm. By the way, the drive through here was beautiful. It's very quiet.
I would love to do it in a go-kart.
But the actual drive, not just up to Mount William,
yeah.
but like through the whole Grampians Park thing.
It's almost like the Stirling Range and Margaret River, like that Augusta region had a baby. Because it's like mountains, and then it's like forests. It's beautiful. You're like surrounded by trees and greenery, and then like over time you'd get to like a clearing of trees and suddenly there'd be a new mountain. You're like, whoa, and then you keep driving there, but like a new one and a new one. It was really cool. And the mountains are like really pointy as well.
Yeah, they are. It's beautiful, and it was really quiet as well. I don't know if that's because
probably because it's winter.
Timing, winter, Monday, midday.
Yeah.
But it was really nice not having to rush and just slowing and enjoying it. So anyway, we're gonna have our noodles and we'll update you on what ends up happening. Ooh.
Kind of like he looks like a little snowflake.
It's snowing!
It is!
It's snowing! What? Oh my gosh! Man, look! It's falling at me! Oh, man! You have snow in your hair! Oh, some of it's hail, I think. We just finished our noodles and we're like, oh, let's just hike it anyway. And the other guy just came down and I was like, sorry, excuse me, like, was it snowing up there when you went up? He was like, nah, it's not, it's all foggy, but like it's starting to get cooler now, like you may be lucky. And it's snowing! Björn, look!
They're 100% snowflakes.
It's snowing! Look at it! Oh my gosh!
You're absolutely covered. What?
Man! I feel like it's almost like hail snow. Like it's kind of hard. Oh! Okay, I'll put the camera away. Maybe we'll grab a rain jacket.
Yeah. So it actually seems like it's becoming pretty intense. So we're gonna put the cameras away and then do the hike, and we'll catch you guys up the top. Because I don't think there's much to really film. Look how light it is. It's literally snowing right now.
So we don't know what it would be like up there and whether there'd actually be snow. Especially because the guy said there isn't. If it's only just starting now, it's not going to be like on the floor or anything. But I mean, if it's snowing, we'll go up, see what it looks like from the top, and hopefully it gets cool.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I feel like that was so lucky. Okay, maybe it's just gonna turn into rain and hail, but we're gonna put the cameras away and we'll see.
This is straight up snow, Lydia.
I wanna cry. I can't believe it.
Look at your beanie.
Don't look silly. No. Pull this over. Your beard looks great.
Thank you, Lydia. Look at the snow.
It feels like we're, what, in another country?
Yeah, like I can't believe like less than 20 minutes ago we were getting like 300 watts of solar. And now it's like, what?
I felt like we had a moment before. It was so heavy, right? The snow was just like bucketing down.
Like you could actually feel it pelting against you.
Yeah, you could feel it. It was all over us. It was on the road. It was so heavy. And then the sun just came up and it all just stopped and went.
I wonder if we're like the first people to experience snow in like Vic for like this time. Oh, probably not Vic, but on this mountain.
The Grampians.
The Grampians.
Maybe. I don't know. I just can't believe it. It looks so beautiful still behind because the trees are holding the snow, but the road's kind of...
Yeah. This is so cool.
It is. It's beautiful. We're really close to the top, by the way, so we should probably just get up there.
We're both just like flabbergasted because of like the snow. We're just like, what? What is that?
No.
Huh? Huh?
Ew.
No way. Look, Lydia.
Is that ice? I think it's partly ice.
Yeah.
It's super windy up here.
Yeah, it is. Apologies.
But we
if you can't hear
made it.
anything. And apologies if we're yelling and it's not necessary.
remember in the Mount Gambier video when I said there's so many moments of this trip where I go, this is the best moment of my life. I don't know what is going to top this.
Yeah.
I feel like that was one of them.
That was actually one of the best moments that we've had so far on this trip.
I feel like there's so many times on this trip where I've been like, this is like the greatest moment I've ever had in my life. Like, I don't know what will top this.
Yeah.
And that was one of them.
That was definitely a first for me. And I was very excited. It's actually very beautiful, this mountain. I feel like this mountain's very underrated.
Oh,
purely because of the path.
Yeah, the path is very air. We weren't going to do this one because it's not the greatest trail. Like, the path is just like a
2 kilometers
street.
of like a road, yeah.
Yeah, but when we were coming down, the clouds started clearing and everything started melting.
So beautiful.
So there was no snow, but like you could see all the other mountain ranges to the side as we were coming down. It was so beautiful.
Yeah, and like, I don't think the camera will do it justice. And sadly, we're not allowed to fly drones in the national park. So, yeah, you're just going to have to take our word for it.
Obviously, we're going to respect that. But that was amazing. Just seeing you spinning around in the snow and it just like bucketing down was like so cool.
And the paths are completely clear now.
And I feel like we were so lucky on the timing. We literally rocked up and we're like, oh, we might as well have a noodle. Let's see how it goes.
And
Doesn't
it's quite
look
sunny.
like it's
It was
gonna
really
snow.
warm. We're like,
Yeah.
Yeah, no
It was really sunny.
Also, before you continue, we didn't know what time it was going to snow.
It just said snow during the day. When the guy came down who'd done the trail and I was like, hey, is it snowing up there? And he was like, no, there's nothing. And we were like, oh. He got in his car, he drove off. That's when we started seeing the first few drops. And Vian was peeing and I was like, Vian? He's like, what? And I was like, I think it's snowing. Like, there was only a couple of flakes dropping. He's like, no way. And then he like gets out after peeing. He heads to the sky to look out and he's like, I think it's snowing. It was maybe snowing heavy for like 20 minutes of the walk.
Yeah, 15 to 20 minutes and then it just stopped.
And it stopped. But we were walking up and it was still all white on the road. And then we came back down now and there's no trace of snow and all the clouds have cleared and you can see all the other mountains. So I feel like we got really lucky there.
Oh, 100%.
All right, we're going to go head to our campsite.
Which isn't too far away.
It's 30 minutes away, so not too far. And we'll see you there. The thing we should add is I think we were pretty good with the snow. I think we wore a million layers, we dressed really well, but we need gloves.
Oh, yeah.
Now, we were going to get gloves and we went to the shop and tried some, but Vian has freakishly large hands.
Yeah.
Just like, let's compare.
Yeah. It's
So, nothing fits him. We went to the shops, he tried some on, and they literally got like what, maybe this, like, show your fingers, like up to here.
It was like here, and like the webbing was like here, like right here. So
we didn't get any, and we're like, we're gonna have to buy special bigger ones. So we definitely need gloves, 100%.
yeah, especially before Tasmania.
Oh, for sure. But besides that, I think we did pretty well with this now.
We have made it to our campground.
Just before sunset. Happening probably right now.
You can tell from the cotton candy sky.
It's beautiful.
It's so beautiful,
We've come like to a back bit, so we're not like right on the water. But,
yeah, it's quite nice.
so we're gonna eat, have an early night, because we got a full day tomorrow.
Toodaloo. Cheerio.
Good morning from the Baraka Lookout. It's a beautiful way to start the day, but damn, it is cold.
Yeah, it's so cold.
It's freezing. It's like colder than the snow yesterday.
I'm pretty sure the
Hands are
van
like
said it was
ice.
-2 this morning.
Yeah,
The
forecast
dashboard.
was -2, and even underneath us, the lookout below is all
And even in
snow
front of us this morning,
and
our
ice.
windshield was frozen over.
We came here just to enjoy the sunrise, and got here probably like 5 minutes after sunrise. We were so early on time. Got in the car and then the whole window was iced over. So like, oh crap. So we had to deal with that. And then once we dealt with that, all the windows are foggy. So we like blasted the heater, got that sorted, started driving. And then there's kangaroos, bunnies,
wallabies,
animals everywhere. If you're gonna drive in Australia, usually we avoid driving at night, but sometimes you do have to. If you're driving night, dusk, dawn, prepare for your drive to take double the time.
Yeah.
Because you have to drive so much slower to dodge all these animals. And
but
then,
even then, like the roads, all the winding roads, like 100
That's what I was gonna say.
kilometers per hour, and it's like I would not even do that in a sports car like that is made for cornering.
yeah, the Grampians
So-
are such windy windy roads. So then that took even longer. So we got here like 5 minutes after.
I mean, at least they weren't corrugated.
True. The roads were nice. But then we just like came in, pulled up the van, ran out straight to see the sunrise, and this lookout is stunning, right? I knew we had to come here for sunrise. I'd seen how beautiful it was online, but
Jeez.
actually being here
Yeah.
and looking out over the lake
All
and
the
the
lakes.
range, it's
Literally all the lakes.
stunning.
It looks like that one is frozen over, and then the other two off in the distance
Yeah.
have like clouds over them. It's
a very cold morning.
but it's beautiful and super green and
Yeah.
very mountainy.
Worth waking up early and coming here and being cold?
Yeah. Yep.
You need some more convincing. You need to be like, yes, it's beautiful.
I really didn't want to get out of that bed this morning.
It was very difficult.
Yeah.
Now that's one way to warm up. We are currently doing the hike to the Pinnacle Lookout. Currently some beautiful views behind us. Jan's getting shots in the background.
We were gonna do another hike to the same lookout.
Yeah,
But it's closed due to structural reasons.
yes. There's two ways to hike the Pinnacle Lookout. You can do the one we're doing now, which is the shorter one.
Anyway.
He got distracted. So there's one way to get there, which is shorter from the car park. It's about, what was it, 2 kilometers one way?
Yeah, I think it's 2.1.
Two-
I think both of them are 2.1.
I think they're both about 2 kilometers. This one just goes straight to the lookout. The other one goes via the Grampians Grand Canyon, which is the one we wanted to do. We pulled up there and there's a sign that says Grand Canyon staircase closed, so you have to bypass the Grand Canyon and then just go straight to the Pinnacle thing. So
Yeah.
we've come and done this one. Sadly that was closed, but still beautiful and it's warmed us up.
We have made it to the Pinnacles.
Not the Pinnacles! The Pinnacle Lookout.
Yeah.
We are not in WA.
We are not, no. It's definitely not similar to the Pinnacles.
No.
It's very
The hike
beautiful.
wasn't too bad. It was up and
wasn't.
down, up and down.
Very muddy.
Oh yeah,
Very,
I
very
think
muddy.
because obviously we're here in winter and there was rain and everything yesterday.
Yeah.
It's like sludgy in a lot of areas and there's like huge puddles in areas.
Yeah.
I gotta say though,
Mm.
maybe it's because we went to Barocca Lookout this morning,
Yeah.
but I definitely think the views at Barocca were cooler.
They were.
The lookout here
They were.
is really cool. The hike is decent.
Yeah.
Maybe you would have found it more exciting if we did the original hike because that had the Grand Canyon and the silent
Yeah. I feel like
walkway. Or
I feel like the
can't
whole of
remember
the
name.
2 kilometers all looked the same.
Yeah.
It was very consistent.
Yeah. Which, you know, if you
was
want to come
beautiful.
out and get the beautiful views at the top and do a hike, this is a decent one to do. But the views were not as good as Barocca.
Yeah.
So if you really are just coming for views and you don't want to do a hike, go to Barocca.
Yeah.
If you want to do a hike, it's still a decent hike. If Grand Canyon's open, go do that because that was our original plan. All right, well, I guess we're going to head down and then we've got a few more stops. There's a little bit there. You see it? It's just under the rock.
There's so many little birds around.
They're so cute. Look at
I
it.
feel like all of South Australia, and so far from what we've seen in Vic,
They're
there's so
so
many cute
cute.
little birds.
It's coming closer.
Oh,
It's coming closer.
I'm so happy.
I should also add that the weather's actually really nice today because the forecast said cloudy the whole day, pretty much 0% chance of rain. And all the rest of the week it's raining and horrible and showers.
Yeah.
So we picked today deliberately because it said there wouldn't be any rain and it's really nice.
It
The
is.
sky's actually pretty clear. There's only some sections of cloud,
Yeah.
but it's really clear. The sun's out and it's just beautiful weather. So I think we had good timing on this.
Especially with the snow.
Yeah, right?
Like that's
There's no, I've been
the
looking.
fact that we got like a
and
day that
there's-
was like snowy and then like
And then a day that's sunny and clear and perfect.
That's
like
wild.
the timing as well. I've been looking at the forecast as well. No snow forecasted at all for the next week or so.
and apparently it doesn't happen that frequently.
So
Yeah, very lucky.
very lucky. You can tell the hike warmed Vian up
Yeah.
because he took his jacket
I mean,
off.
the car was pretty hot. I have
Oh yeah, sure.
to. It's an emu there.
It's just an emu chilling. Okay, before I show you the emu, we've rocked up to Mackenzie Falls. It's one of Victoria's biggest waterfalls. It's iconic. We had to come check it out, but there's an emu right here, so I gotta show you. Hello, emu friend. I'm slowly walking backwards. Oh no, oh no. Vian's making a friend. It keeps walking closer to you. Maybe it's trying to see if you have a snack. The emu was literally all the way over here and Vian was getting a shot of it and then it walked over. The emu's getting jealous. Vian's filming a parrot. And the emu's coming over. Yeah, it's coming. Oh, it's like, excuse me. It's like, I'm the prettier bird. Excuse me. You want more shots? Itchy. Those feathers are so cool. I think it actually wants to be the center of attention. Or maybe it's asking for a fee. It's like, hey, you didn't pay me my modeling fees. Pay up, Vian. We're just approaching the falls now, and I have to yell because it is so loud. So there's a few different ways to see it. There's a lookout at the top opposite. And what we've done is we've actually come to the waterfall. So right now we're at the top of the waterfall and then you can go down lower to the base. But it is so loud and the water is running so heavy. I have to show you this.
waterfall. I wonder how they came up with the name Waterfall. I'll show myself out.
I sincerely apologize for Beyond's bad sense of humor, but this is wildin'. Beyond, pose at the back. Look at this.
I have no idea what you just said, but okay, I'll put my arm up.
We're at the bottom now, and it is so loud. I don't even know if you're going to be able to hear me, but pretty impressive. I'm impressed. You impressed?
It's the biggest waterfall that I've seen.
Yes,
today.
biggest waterfall we've seen today.
To date.
Oh, he said biggest waterfall I've seen today.
Yes.
Today and today. It's very impressive. Definitely recommend coming to the bottom and actually feeling how powerful and wild it is.
Yeah, and like, it's kind of making me put a second thought on whether we need a shower in the van. We could just come to waterfalls every day and have a shower there.
That would hurt.
She'll be alright. It's just like a high pressure washer, right?
So.
Now it's time for apparently 260 strenuous steps. What a surprise.
Yeah, we were heading back from the Mackenzie Falls lookout thing. Look at that bird.
What is it with every time we film? It's like there's a bird.
Every time
That's so
we
cute.
film.
And then when I go to film it, it's like gone. I'm gonna go.
It's beautiful. Anyway, we didn't get a shot of the bird, but what we were saying is we were coming back from Mackenzie Falls and we saw there was the Broken Falls.
Broken Falls, yeah.
Broken Falls, literally like 150 meters. Came over and it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's
Probably just as impressive.
I'd say it's probably the same size, but just broken up, like different channels.
The only sad thing is that the trees kind of impede on it a little, so you can't see it that well because the trees impede it, but it's still really cool.
Yeah.
Nice surprise. So we wanted to end the day and the video and our time in the Grampians with one beautiful spot for sunset.
But
Dunkeld Arboretum.
if you can't tell, it's super cloudy.
Not sure if you'll hear that, but there's kookaburras. The clouds are completely covered, so we can't even see the sunset. So, and now we can't actually find the spot where I was hoping to get the video.
Yeah. Should we just sit on that bench over there?
Maybe,
I think let's go sit on that bench.
maybe
over
we'll
there.
insert a picture of what I was expecting because it was going to be really beautiful.
Yeah.
But it didn't quite work out, so just know that it was going to be very nice. We've really, really enjoyed our time here. It's been beautiful. We've had so much fun. We also, on the way here, saw our first echidna in the wild.
Which, sorry, the footage is super dark and whatever, but it was on the Grampian Road
Yes.
and it was 100 kilometers per hour, and
We saw
It's like-
something in front and it was big, and we were like, is that a wombat?
we actually thought it was a wombat.
And we were like, stop, 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 stop. And we pretty much screeched on the brakes, and it was an echidna. So not really the way we wanted to see an echidna in the wild, but
Do we
I'm
count
sure.
this as us spotting an echidna?
No, I want to
Yeah.
see them like out in the wild, not on a road.
Experience, close up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we saw one. It was very street
It
smart.
was
We screeched to a
huge.
halt in front of it, and it turned around and went back out into the bush. So
Turned it around as in like
very slowly. We literally put our hazards on and we're like checking all around us, like, please don't let cars come, like, let it cross.
Yeah.
But we'll see an echidna again in the future, and
100%.
we'll get another beautiful sunset sometime in the future. But thank you for watching, guys, and know that this sunset would have been beautiful.
Yeah. I mean, at least there are bunnies here.
There's bunnies.
That's a plus.
Bye, guys.
Also, how cool is this? They have little buttons on the side that tells you the call, or plays the sample of the call of the frog. And same for this one. If you can't tell, Lydia really enjoyed this. So that was the jetty that we were looking for, by the way, with the view of the mountain. Not that there was a sunset in any case, so
I love how it's as we're driving out and leaving and it's dark now that we find it. And this is the way we came in. So we drove past it.
But there's a tree in the way, no wonder we missed it.